Whoops. Okay, so you had a dream.
Very, very sexual. And that was the dream. There's not much else to it. And then it was a bunch of other stress dreams and stuff.
Mhm.
But that was the one I remember most.
So Cabaret.
Yes, Cabaret.
I guess my first question is, when you write songs, why do you do it so quickly, and how do you sleep at night? and do you think you're better at it?
I guess I was just born this way, really. Where are you going? Let's go this way. Yeah. Cabaret. Cabaret was a very quick song, but it had crazy evolution. I wrote it in like sometime in 2020. Well, I wrote the song and then I got Eric on the drums and the bass for the original recording, which is out on Spotify under my name.
Yeah, my dog's good.
Yeah, cool.
Nice job.
Nice work. This is really good poop. Nice poop, dude. Yeah. Anyway, Cabaret was I think I wrote it in 2020. The drum.
Sorry. So you wrote it in 2020. So it's another bloody COVID whinge fest. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, absolutely. There's never ever been art that's ever come out of COVID other than this song. I wrote it with Eric. My God, I hope we can edit this. I got Eric on the drums and the bass, and the way we did it, pretty true to the song. It's like we're alone in our own cabaret, whatever. Yeah, the yada yada symbolism. It's talking about being alone, where like this whole process with this song has really never been alone, except for the actual initial writing of it. Like we did it a lot. Corey, yourself.
Wait,
Eric,
say my name again.
Corey.
Okay, go ahead.
How much did that gimbal cost? The song's about being alone, but like if I think about it, it's had like everybody work on it that I like. I sent it to a lot of people like, hey, what do you think of this song? And overwhelmingly people liked it, and they had criticism, and some of it I took, some of it I didn't. I cried a lot. Hey, puppy. What's their name?
Oh, Henry.
Henry. Hi, Henry. Mika, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so I sent it to a lot of people, and a lot of people gave me really good criticism and a lot of great insight. Eric was probably the biggest proponent in how it shaped the sound of the song. He did some different things on the drums and the bass that I really, really liked. And it was not like the sort of reggae feel, the slope. Where are you? There we go. Yeah, it wasn't really like the reggae feel or anything until he came along, because it was really supposed to be like like it was supposed to be like double time of what it is now. But the way we did it was hilarious, because he set all the drums up at his house, mic'd them all up, and we figured out a way that I could listen in on the session through software. So I could see him doing it. There's a bit of a delay between like the audio and visual, but it didn't matter as much as long as I could hear the clear audio from my house. Produced the session. It was the only studio session I'd ever done that was very remote. Not because we wanted to, but because we had to, because it was at that point in COVID where we couldn't actually see each other. Fast forward to now we're playing it with Peach Panic. We have you, and we got Heidi.
Wait, say me again.
Corey. Oh God, don't do the thing. So Heidi and Corey came along.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, you guys came along, and you made it better. And now, even my initial recording of it to Peach Panic's recording, it's evolved like so much. I actually listened to the old version of it today, and it's like entirely different. Like things I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even realize that I used to do that on that song. And it's really cool to see the evolution of the song. Yeah, we did drums at Steve Knopfthal. Awesome room. Then we tracked the rest, either in Eric's garage or Corey's basement. It's just a process I was never used to, and it's good because when I'm tracking something by myself, I kind of don't care. I'm like, oh, I coughed on that take. Whatever. It's distorted and sounds cool, so I'll leave it. But in hindsight, it's terrible. It was really cool to look at the song in a completely new lens with other people. It's just a lot of fun to do because, one, I'm with my best buds, and two, my best buds are also really good at music. Yeah, so we had Steve Knopfthal track the drums, John Castle mixed the song, and Steve Smart mastered the song. So we had a lot of different ears and a lot of eyes on it, which is great. I think that's why the song sounds so different now. And I think it came out exactly how I wanted it to. Had no idea how it was going to come out, but that's the exciting part of recording. Almost always better than you expect it to be if you're with the right people. What else do I got? You know what? It started out with the guitar riff, that da 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 da, that started it, and I was like, oh, this sounds really cool. I want to write a song with this, and I had no idea what I was about to write lyrics-wise. And then I started realizing, I'm like, oh yeah, I feel very lonely.
And specifically about missing being on stage. Right?
Yeah, definitely. When you have an idea that you know that you're like, wow, this is a good idea, and it feels amazing. It's the same kind of rush that you get when you're on stage and everybody, the crowd, the band is all into it, and it's like that same feeling, but you're just literally alone in your office or your studio or whatever you're doing. That was that feeling. As I was writing that lick, I was like, well, I kind of want to put that into a song because I think that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, right, but we can't do that because COVID's happening, and you know, there's like bars and venues closing down because of it. And it's like, well, when we come out of COVID, whenever that's going to be, I really didn't know when it was going to end. Is there even going to be a music industry to come back to? So
it's pretty easy to forget how little we knew and how it could have been forever. Like, we really didn't know.
Yeah, it was. And a lot of that uncertainty, you know, obviously fed into the song. And to be honest, it was one of those songs, like, there's a lot of songs I really, like, labor over lyrics, and I labor over what the song should be about. And then some of them just, like, they kind of just pour themselves onto the page. And that was one of those songs. This is just coming onto the page, or, well, my phone. Usually those ones are, like, I feel like when I'm being most honest. For better, for worse, those were my feelings at the time. I guess they still are. You know, we're out of COVID, but COVID's not over, as well as there's a lot of other crappy things happening in the world, too. So it's like, there's a lot of other things that could be applied to, right?
Let's talk about your trauma and how it's good for my career.
Oh, great.
The way that you mine it for songs.
All right. Well, first thing is that the therapist is my lyric book. Oh, you're gonna stop.
Oh, pieces.
Is that another piece? Oh no, just a piece. Nice work. Oh, okay. Now we're going. Yeah. My trauma, traumatic on all sides. Yeah, I love trauma. It gives me good material.
What do you think?
I feel good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's a cut.
Cool. Hey Mika, what do you think?